everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Brooklyn Nets in this one as they go up against the Indiana Pacers at Cambridge Fieldhouse. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Ali LaForce. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at Cleveland, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, right now for Indiana, they're staying put in the middle of the road. Not world beaters, but not cellar dwellers either. I don't know what else to tell you. They've been just mediocre.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. The tandem on the perimeter, Thomas and Porter Jr. Then there's Saraf, then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Wilson in at the 4 slot. And for the Pacers, Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. At small and power forward, it'll be Mathurin and Siakam. And it's Bane in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Grant, this season seems to be off to a strong start. Teams are coming together pretty quickly.
You know, B.A., what other choice is there? The competition is fierce in this league, so it's sink or swim right away the moment the season starts.
Now here's MP. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Nick Claxton. The 2025 playoffs had some incredible comebacks, Clark. Indiana had some all-timers.
Yeah, it was absolutely unreal. The excitement, the drama, the close finishes. I mean, unbelievable. How about these wins for the Pacers? Down by 7 with less than 40 seconds against the Bucks. Got it done. Also trailed by 7 with under a minute versus the Cavs. Won that one. And losing by 9 in the last minute against the Knicks, and came through again with a win. And even in the finals, they made some miraculous comeback wins against OKC. Had at least one miraculous comeback win. So an amazing clutch playoff performance by the Indiana Pacers.
Pass to Porter. Now Claxton. Down low. Porter's shot is off.
This is a weak-ass game.
Indiana on offense. They're getting their first look of the season at Brooklyn in this one.
And despite the difference in talent level, these teams were evenly matched last year.
I like how MP did not settle for the lay-in. He left no room when he threw it down.
Pass to Claxton. And here's Thomas from the arc. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
Bane with a screen on Porter. Halliburton, the pass to MP. And there's a 3-second violation. For Brooklyn, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Pass to Claxton. Outside Porter. Back to Claxton. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Bane.
Tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Halliburton for 3. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Wilson passes to Porter. Claxton, a screen on Mathurin. Porter finds Claxton.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Comes off an assist from Porter.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Bane. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
He is on one right now, getting to his spots and executing.
Porter looks it over. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A 3rd foul this early could spell trouble.
Cloudy, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Indiana leading by 5. MP up top. Screen by MP. Inside. Mathurin passes to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Improving his passing is going to be key for Mathurin in the NBA. Looks like he's already on that path.
Nets trail by 7. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Thomas. Nembhard comes with a double. Clock at 6. Thomas, that's good.
Oh, my God.
Well, there's no question. Thomas has the green light from out there.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. MP outside. It's good.
Show ass off me, yeah,
He's got 11.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter. Carrying the load for sure.
Here's Saraf. Pass to Porter. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
You gotta be kidding me,
You
bro.
gotta push Porter Jr. out of the paint because he's so skilled at capitalizing down there.
Outside Matherin. Back to Bain.
Fuck.
And they double
Fuck
up
on my way.
MP. From behind the arc. And Nembhard gets it to go on the assist by MP.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Clowney. No points so far. To the paint.
That shit out of here.
MP with a block.
Oh, that is a big-time
Hey!
block. MP saying no. Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
And the Nets with possession here. 9-point game. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line, but at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
Looking back at the start of his career, Siakam only took a year or two to make his mark.
And, you know, B.A., he's just the kind of guy we love watching play. I mean, you know what you're going to get from him every night. Tremendous effort and the ability to impact the game at both ends. He's consistent, reliable, steady, and he can be explosive at the offensive end.
Bro, dunk
And
the
the
ball.
basket by Maine.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to talk it over with his guys. McConnell, he's checked in for Nembhard. Indiana leading by 10. Halliburton outside. Screen by MP. Here's the three. Wilson grabs the board. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Saraf. Here's Clowney. And it's Bain with the rebound. Bain's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And they double up MP.
Y'all little ass
Yes,
off.
it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Here's Saraf. And here's Thomas from the arc. They get the rebound. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Clowney, good.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
McConnell with it. No points yet. Here's MP. And he
And
makes
one.
it. And the Pacers lead by 12.
This team
The
ass.
defense has been very
Brooklyn Nets
slow
are
to
garbage.
adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Pass to Saraf. Here's Wilson. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Out left to the wing. MP inside. He's guarded by
Why did I do that?
Nets trail by 12. 1:49 left in the opening quarter. Here's Saraf. Pass to Porter. 6 to shoot. Back to Thomas. Shoots over Halliburton. Thomas misses.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's McConnell. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee.
In total command of the offense. The passing was insane, especially when you consider how many points he put up.
Pass to Sarov. To the left side wing. And here's Thomas from the arc. Another shot, and he'll draw the...
That was not no foul, bro. What a fucking foul.
Foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on MP.
Really love seeing this from Porter Jr. The more aggressive he is, the better he plays.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
Well, the big guys in the post are outworking their opponent in effort and physicality. They just simply want it more.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Now here's MP. He's got 19. And Indiana misses again. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Tries the 9-footer, and that one drops for him. Porter's got 6
defense
points.
is garbage as
It really
fuck in
comes
this game.
easily for Porter Jr. scoring the basketball. His jumper is almost textbook perfect.
Payne, the pass to McConnell. Tries again. And MP with a layup.
Oh boy.
MP's got 21.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Indiana ahead, up by 10. Quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced...
I hate when they do this shit.
Just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. They've got Terrence Mann, and it's Whitehead in at the 2-guard spot. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, there's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy, where expectations are low and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here. Guys, back over to you.
They are for real. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
Pass to Dimon. To the inside, and Jarris Walker picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Indiana making a switch here. Nimhardt's checked in. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Here's Dimon. Here's Clowney. And again, it's the Nets missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Walker passes to MP.
Bro, pass me the fucking ball.
Driving inside.
Get that shit out of here.
MP with a block.
Love the defensive stand by MP right there. Got the position he needed and sent it back.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Dimon. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Clowney. From the wing, Indiana with a rebound.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider,
Good boy.
Shams. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr. And after playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry. Shams, thank you. The squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. 5th, the Pacers.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor, always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
Wolf passes to Porter. Here's Wilson. Neesmith covering. Pass to man. 5 to shoot. And it's all from three-point range.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And here's MP from outside. It's hauled in by Wolf.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
They don't go to us.
To win the cold spell. Wilson, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
Oh my God.
And a foul! A chance at another point at the line. He'll go on Michael Porter.
Boy, that's a big-time make by MP. Drew the foul and stayed focused on the hoop.
Indiana making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And the three-pointer goes. Porter's got 9 points.
A true sniper from long range. Porter Jr. with a nice stroke on that shot.
McConnell passes to Bain. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Wolf. Off his foot. It's being called a kick ball. So the Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Here's Wilson. No good on the quick three. Pacers leading by 18. MP outside. Outside for McConnell. Outside Neesmith. Shot clock at 6. Nimhard outside. Stolen!
Come on.
Here's Saraf. Claxton, a screen on Siakam. Porter with it. Siakam covering. 5 on the clock. Pass to Claxton. Hey, expanding his range. Indiana with a rebound. MP's Indiana on offense. They're on an 11-3 run.
Hey.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Boy, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Tyrese Halliburton's checked in for Indiana. Bain, no good. Nets trail by 19. Here's Wilson. 14 points for him last game against Minnesota. MP, the pass to Siakam. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
The moment that pass was on its way towards Siakam, he knew he was going to shoot it. I love that confidence.
Pass to Saraf. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Porter from outside. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
Well, the Nets shooting only 27% for today's game. Here's man. It's stolen by Halliburton. In transition, here they come. Here's Bain. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Cameron Thomas checked in for man. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps. But they've pivoted decisively from their Big 3 era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
To the middle. Siakam. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
I wanted 40 points before I got on the bench, bro.
Timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And here's Halliburton. He's coming off a 13-point game against Milwaukee. Three-pointer. That one's good from Bain on the assist from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his third assist of the night.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch. That's for sure.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Bain.
Hey.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And that one's good. Wilson's got 6.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry, and you're right on that, but these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire, and they've yet to find the match.
God damn, 41 and a half.
To look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Pass to Saraf. Here's Thomas for 3. The rebound by MP. Bain's got his 16th rebound on the night. Siakam with it, and it's Thomas picking him up. Bain. Siakam, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, and look at Siakam using his size and that length to pull in the miss and get a look of his own.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. MP up top. Puts up a 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists in the game. Thomas against Nembhard. Thomas outside. Tries to break his ice. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it.
Sometimes that's all you need.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Brooklyn Nets.
Instead of rebounding, they're just watching. So annoying.
Yeah, we thought this might be a weak spot for them. But come on, man. You got to compete.
All right, fellas, turning our attention now to the guys on the shelf.
Some guys are like Ernie. They just have irreplaceable skill sets. Adebayo can initiate your offense, switch 1 through 5, control the glass. He's tough. How you going to make up for that?
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
At small and power forward, it'll be Mathurin and Siakam. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. And it's MP in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
As his career unfolds, I mean, MP's ability to get to the
Oh, shit.
line will be huge.
You know, Clark, despite winning 3 championships prior to the NBA days, the Pacers are still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, they've been close a couple of times in the history of the NBA, 2000 and 2025. They've had some really great teams over the years in the 90s and 2010s, and they came close last year, and I think they'll continue to knock and one day kick that door in. Porter's role is to score, and he's playing his role extremely well right now.
Well, Indiana's shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. Back to Bain. Fires the 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Porter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Saraf. Back to Porter. Here's Saraf. Soft touch off the glass. Saraf's got 5 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Hits the 3-pointer.
A true marksman from behind the arc, Halliburton has that light always on green.
Pass to Claxton from the stripe. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Indiana leading by 23. Halliburton for 3. Claxton with a rebound.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
Back to Thomas. Here's Porter. It's rebounded by Indiana.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Claxton against Bain. Some solid defense from Claxton.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
Thomas outside. Oh, MP with a block. To the paint.
Oh,
And the dunk by MP.
Pascal has excellent versatility, and he can make plays for others.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And there's a pick. Outside Porter. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 in this 3rd quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, BA. Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, "I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I take it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game.
I need to score
Assists
80
just happen with
fucking
the way I
points.
play." Back over to you.
He spreads it around. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
And you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
Screen by MP. Wide open look. Good! That's another bucket!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Pass to Saraf. And here's Porter. Pulls it from the top of the key. The rebound by MP. Bain's got his 20th rebound here tonight.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
To the inside. Here's Claxton. The rebound by MP. For Indiana, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. And then Siakam with the jam.
Boy, the power, the timing, a textbook move by Siakam.
And for the Nets, they're shooting just about 33% since this 2nd half started. Timeout called, Brooklyn. Here's Saraf. He's got 5. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call. And you look around the league. 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, BA, winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
So nice passing by Indiana here. Siakam with a screen on Porter. Here's Matherin. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Saraf. Back to Thomas. Over Matherin. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 7 points in the game.
Well, for Cam Thomas, the mid-range is
Let me get
almost an
60
extension
first.
of the layup.
Halliburton, the pass to MP. And the 3 off target.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
Pass to Saraf. Porter from outside. Indiana with a rebound.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Siakam looking it over. And stolen by Claxton. In transition, here comes Brooklyn. Fires in the triple. 10 points for him.
And Thomas right there just did a great job making himself available. Getting to his spot, ready to fire.
Halliburton for 3. Claxton with a rebound.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
The putback controls the rebound. Out and the putback.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. Pass to MP. 3-pointer. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got rebound number 8 now. The 11-footer. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Brooklyn also changing it up. Clowney comes in for Claxton, and it's man in for Michael Porter. Pass to Saraf. Down low. And that one's good. Man's got his first 2 points.
That's Terrence Mann.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Halliburton, the pass to Bain. Outside Matherin. Back to Bain. And MP throws it down.
He is the story for them offensively, and a big reason why they're ahead.
The Nets have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Thomas against Halliburton. Outside man. Pass to Clowney. Just 5 to shoot. Misses the 3. Pacers leading by 23. Here's Bain.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Thomas against Halliburton. Here's Wilson. The 3. That one doesn't drop. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Here's MP. And yes, another basket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And Indiana with some changes. Walker, he's checked in for Siakam. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Matherin. Thomas outside. There's a screen. Pass to Clowney for 3. And it's Bain with the rebound.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
MP is doubled. McConnell from outside. Drops in the 3. McConnell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Brooklyn's shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Pass to Dimon. Thomas against Halliburton. Will it go? Pacers with a rebound.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Here's Bain. Oh, connects again.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time.
Yeah, when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, who knows if this franchise record will ever be broken?
The rebound by Mann. Puts up a deep three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. MP getting it done for Indiana, and he's already notched a double-double. He'll look to continue this strong play in the next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Nets, checked in for Huff. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Pass to Thomas. 4-3. And it's Bane with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And another one!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. McConnell with a steal. Now the Pacers on the move. Tipped. Pass to Saraf. And that one's good. Wilson.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's
Just
what
give me the
happens.
60 points.
It ends up going
Loose.
the other direction.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Here's MP. Claxton with the block. Here's Saraf. Here's Wilson. And again with the rebound.
He's having as dominant a game on the boards as you will ever see. He might set a new franchise record.
He's controlling this game with his rebounding alone. If he breaks the single game record, he's setting a very high bar. Here's Saraf. Wilson passes to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And here's Thomas from the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
Pass to MP. From downtown. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 4 assists now tonight. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Indiana making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. McConnell passes to MP. Another one goes! Incredible! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Here's Saraf. He's marked by McConnell. Outside Porter. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, BA, it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Here's Thomas. Brooklyn, no good that time either. The Pacers have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the 4th. MP inside, working on Claxton.
Oh!
And the dunk by MP.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to Saraf. Now here's Porter. He shoots a 3. And he rebounds again.
Boy, does this guy play hard. acting like every board is his.
And would you believe he's tied the team record for most rebounds in a game? Unreal.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Porter with a screen on McConnell. Outside Porter. Pass to Claxton. Shot to stop the run. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Claxton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
McConnell passes to Bain. No good on the triple. The Nets shooting right below 40% here in the fourth. Count it. Porter's got 20 points.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
MP inside. He's guarded by Claxton. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And
Come on!
The Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the fourth seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Pacers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W.
175,
They show tonight they
175
take
points.
this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game one is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
Pulls in another board!
And he set the franchise record for rebounds in a game. What an absolute vacuum he's been tonight.
He's vacuumed up any and every miss off the glass. Great performance to write his name in the team record books.
Yeah, and MP had been an absolute monster on the glass, and fans of this team will be talking about this game for a long time to come.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Free throw no good for Claxton. Now here's McConnell. MP outside. From 18 feet away. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.